Hey everyone, just wanted to record a quick process video. It's sped up to 200% because I just started doing a voiceover for the 12-minute version of this video and realized that that would probably kill people. So here goes a sped up version. So this is usually how I do my creature doodles. I just start with a blank canvas. I like to go for a gray midtone. That's a nice starting point, at least for me. And I usually go in with the darks first. This is all with the basic round tinting brush. This works for Corel Painter, which I'm using, and also for Photoshop. It's the same thing. You have a pressure sensitive brush, and that means if you push lightly you get a soft or not that dark tone, and if you push hard you get a more solid darker value. And now I'm starting to go in with the lights, trying to define form with lights and shadows. This is turning into some sort of monster demon dude. I didn't have a sketch or anything when I started this. I just do as I usually do. I just start making blotches of paint, digital paint on the canvas, and try to extrapolate shapes and forms from that. So if I make nostrils or eye sockets or something, just the basic shapes of that, I can start going in and defining and just inventing something. When I made the dark line in the middle of the nose, along the ridge of the nose, I decided on making this lit from the sides, like a cool dramatic lighting, some movie sort of stuff lighting or something. Didn't have any reference for this, so this is just invented light, trying to think of things I've seen and trying to put the light and the shadows in the correct places for where I think it would hit if I was watching something with these lights. A great tip I once got from an artist is if you want to learn, you should look at stuff. If you want to draw a face, look at a face and draw that to get a good solid foundation. And if you suck at things, be sure to draw that extra. So if you have an issue with hands, you should focus on drawing hands. Have a separate sketchbook just for hands and start doing it. And when you get to the end of that sketchbook, then you compare the first hands you did to the last hand. Compare the last hand in the sketchbook with the first hand you did, and you should see solid progression. But that's how it is with most stuff. Just do it and you will improve. But you can draw the same faces or hands for years, and if you don't look at the real face and real hands, you probably won't learn as much. And if only I knew that like 10 years ago, that would have helped me immensely. So the brushes I've been using is the basic round tinting brush, and I've hotkeyed the size of it, so I can just push down Alt on my keyboard, and then I just move my pen on my tablet and it increases or decreases the size of the brush. The other brush I'm using here is the Real 2B pencil for the sharp highlights. Yeah. So, yeah, it's turning into some sort of demon. For some reason, I usually end up doing demons or monsters or some freaks of nature. And I blame growing up in the 80s with all the movies we had back then. And there's like this generations, or there's a couple of generations now that have sort of the same references and the same movies and listen to the same music. So I've seen a lot of people doing the same things. But when you have the same references, that's usually how it goes. So, yeah. The original video was 12 minutes, and I sped it up to 200%. Just to not bore you to death with my terrible voiceover. And I'm pretty sure you haven't learned a damn thing. For the next video, I'll probably have something scripted out, and if you want me to make a video on a specific topic, please leave it in the comments and I'll do that. And thanks for watching. Cheers.